Famous song, isn't there? Mo Money, Mo Problems. Remember that one? Yeah, it's a big hip hop song, I think, from the 1990s. And of course, when you are ex-royals and you're looking for a lot of money, money is your problem. We told you recently about the story with the Duke and Duchess of Windsor, and they just lived the high life. When you look at their accounts, it's fascinating because obviously they were from a different era, a different time, but clearly they just thought they could have a never-ending stream of money, and somebody somewhere was going to pay for that privilege. Of course, they did for a while, but then people get a little bit bored of you, and there's always new kids on the block, new people that are sensationalists, new people that are grabbing all the headlines, and that's seriously now the case for Meghan Markle. As we know, she's trying to become a lifestyle influencer, setting up American Riviera Orchard, and again, good luck to her if that's what she wants to do. But as ever, there's a bigger issue looming, and the problem, in fact, simply could be Meghan herself. Let me explain. Morning, you all right? Yeah, sorry, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Have a wave back so I can see. Can I see you? Yeah, I can see you now. Can you see me? Yes. It's a bit too sunny here, right? Actually, I think I'm right in the sunlight. Does that look better? Well, yeah, we'll change the view in a bit. Yeah, you can, can't you? This is the thing about doing it on the streets of London. You can go wherever you fancy, as long as you keep your eye on everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll just make sure, yes, I can feel my bag there. You know what, it's terrible, isn't it? You can't leave anything now, can you? Everything gets lifted. Back as ever to your royal story of the day. The thing when you're starting a business up, and that's what Meghan and Harry are trying to do, is all about investment and how you get people on board and the sort of people that you get on board. You want big bucks to invest in your brand. And this is now, from an excellent source, been the bigger problem for American Riviera. Still no CEO months after now launching this particular brand. CEOs, to me, I'm not so sure whether they're valuable or not. If you know what you want to do, then why do you need somebody to tell you how to do it? But of course, Meghan's used to controlling the purse strings and everything else. But here's where it gets really interesting again, because obviously when you put a brand like that out, whether it's, a brand new hotel chain, or over here you see the TV presenter, Holly Willoughby, teamed up with a guy from the TV show Dragon's Den, and they were going to put out an influencer site together, and he invested a lot of money, and at the 11th hour decided this wasn't going to work for him. All got rather nasty. Not quite sure exactly why, but she had a mega high profile and it should have been successful, but they decided against it. Moving forward, American Riviera, I've been told, as ever, allegedly, to have had very much limited interest from investors. And this is what you need. Now, the problem behind that is simply this. They're waiting to see how this would work once the TV series on Netflix starts, but it doesn't really work like that. You need the brand to be up and running to be able to order the products that you're seeing on screen in real time or watching on catch-up, do you see? So without the investment, how, for instance, can Meghan get the jams going, the candles, the wine, the dog biscuits, whatever she's trying to get going, the thing that she's now reserved in public domain names, that sort of stuff, Now, they're all trying to play it down over, obviously, Montecito, saying there's lots of interest. Yes, I'm sure there is lots of interest, but they're not willing to dish up the money that is required to prop up a brand new brand with somebody who, let's be honest, seems to have a rather, difficult time sticking with anything after 10 minutes. If you remember, of course, Pearl was this big event for Netflix. They binned it. She's not tried to do anything with that. There's so many things, the 40 times 40. A lot of things are now coming back to bite Meghan, as it were, but she's still hoping somebody, somewhere, a huge, wealthy, big investor will come and save American Riviera. I think we know one or two people in her own family, don't you? Do you think they'd invest? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.